hello, and welcome, finally, back since fucking 4 or 5 months ago. The Fappy Hour.
I'm really cold, guys. I'm really chilly. This opening is a really cold open.
Hey,
Hey,
you
fuck
see
you.
what I you see what I did there? Did you Okay, well, fuck
I
you.
didn't see, but I did hear what you did there.
Oh. This is we don't need to start the fucking like we need to like warm people up before we start hitting them with
Why did we
really
go with
loud
the
kazoo.
Shit,
kazoo?
okay, hold on.
That's the kazoo your
Are you
go-to.
gonna light are you trying to light the viewers on fire? What are we doing
You
here?
wanted to warm them up. This will get them really warm. The lighter isn't
Okay.
working. Hold on.
Fucking Amelia Bedelia over here. What the fuck?
This cold open sucks, guys. I'm gonna be real with you.
I think we should just play the theme song.
We're gonna play the theme song. We're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be a blast.
1, 2, 3, let's go. When you're all alone and there's no one there, you should pull down your pants and your underwear and fap to the Fappy Hour. We were all up in the pie with the tuck boom boom, shooting down the planes in every room, and we're to the Fappy Hour. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. To the Fappy Hour.
Great intro, guys. Did I
Hello.
mistime it?
Yeah, all they
You
heard
nailed
was
it.
great
No,
intro,
you nailed
guys.
it. That's good
That's
enough.
pretty on brand. That's good.
That's good enough. I'm happy with that. That summarizes what we need to know. Gets it right to the point.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. I guess I see your point.
Gets everyone.
So,
Gets, after that opening, I feel a little bit warmed up.
yeah, what's on the docket
feel-
today?
Fappy Hour. We got a new Fappy Hour.
Yes, this Fappy Hour
Finally
is about the
happened.
fact that there's a Fappy Hour.
The second one of 2025. Here we go,
It
guys.
really is though. The second. My God.
Second of the year. Told you we keep this up every month, and so far we haven't.
February has been a fantastic month for me so far.
Has
How
it?
how has your 5 month February been?
Your 5-month February.
Well, the 29th day came and it just never left. Kept going.
You've been groundhogging it this whole time.
Yeah.
Just
Haven't
constantly
we
looking at
all?
your shadow.
It's been 314 years, you semen slurping bitches.
Hey, that's only on days that end in Y.
So almost
Hey,
all
hold
of
on,
them.
hold on, 1 second. Monday, at the Y. Tuesday, that's a Y.
Yeah, got it.
Wednesday,
Is that a Y?
that's a Y. Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's a Y.
What about
Sorry.
Sabado?
Okay.
Sabado?
Yeah. Sabado.
I guess there isn't one in Sabado.
Yeah.
So every day was Sabado.
Hmm.
I-
That's interesting. I never
Almost
thought
sounded
about
like
That's a
you
dumb
went
joke.
full on skibbity toilet there.
This is a stupid joke.
I saw a post recently that it was something along the lines of like the reason that like philosophy even works at all is because y'all aren't willing to make up words. It's like, yeah, the ship of Theseus is is a thing, but like it only works the way that it works because you're not willing to call something like a floor dump or some shit. It's
No, I
like,
just
well, the floor
dumped
dump
my
is fine,
beer.
that the garnishment isn't there. Let me see if I can find what they. Let me use their words. I'm making new words, but that basically is the gist. Is that if you just like come up with new words, it solves philosophy. Just trust. Just trust.
So, how was everyone's 4th of July?
I mean, I stayed home.
Yeah, I didn't do much.
I went to
It was
work.
pretty chill. Did you?
That's,
Did you
that's,
win?
That's neat.
I just went to work and played Forza.
I had a hot dog. I had a hot dog that was in a waffle. So I mean,
You what?
yeah, can't get more American than that, I guess.
Maybe if you put mac and cheese on top, then it could be more American.
I guess, but it had syrup on it, so
Yeah,
I don't want to put. I didn't want to put mac and cheese on that.
that's what I understand. How come burgers are considered the American food when
Hot dogs are.
when mac and cheese is like way more American than either burgers
No.
or hot dogs?
No, wrong.
Yeah,
Hot dogs are the most American food in the world.
Hot
We have
dogs
we have a
and
holiday
burgers
for eating hot dogs.
are
We have a holiday for eating hot dogs.
consistently eaten in other countries.
Every 4th of July, we have a whole holiday just for eating hot dogs on the 4th
Hell,
of
I
July.
think both of them were made in Germany.
Our God King Emperor Joey Chestnut eats 70 plus hot dogs every
I don't
year
even
on
know
the
who
4th
that
of July.
is. He's not my God King Emperor.
You don't know
You
about
just made
Joey
up a name.
Chestnut?
I
No,
don't know
this-
who that
Joey
is.
Joey Chestnut is a real Olympian athlete.
Oh, good for him.
Look up Joey Chestnut.
Okay.
Both hot dogs and hamburgers are consistently eaten in other countries. Mac and cheese is not.
Joey
Chestnut is an American competitive eater. As of 2024, he holds 55 world records across 55 disciplines and is ranked first in the world by Major League Eating. Chestnut has
League
won the
Eating.
mustard yellow belt, a world record, 17 times.
You just
Fucking
okay.
suck on that, Kobayashi.
Yeah, Kobayashi's the only like speed eater that I even remember the name of.
I don't even remember that.
Takeru Kobayashi.
He
Sounded
he's
really
famous.
racist when I said that.
He's famous for using the water trick, putting the food in water and slurping
Oh,
it down.
so you like
Technique.
open your throat?
Yeah. You don't know about Matt
because
Stoney?
if you get a little bit of water back there, you can like open your throat and just like shit goes down.
Yeah.
Like it just disables the gag
I
reflex.
thought
and
that
it'll
was
just...
made up for the Simpsons game.
No,
Okay.
that was a reference in the Simpsons. Oh my god. He sees things in video games and assumes that's where it comes from.
The Simpsons did it.
Simpsons did it.
Literally, the Simpsons literally did it.
Here we go. Joey Chestnut, 17 times Nathan's hot dog eating contest champion, 6-time U.S. chicken wing eating champion, 3-time wing bowl champion, and 2-time Crystal Square Off World Hamburger eating champion.
I'm just saying I don't see dicks anywhere on.
Was he
I don't.
in a mac and cheese eating championship at all?
No, because it's not a real fucking food. It's pasta. It comes from Italy. They already have carbonara. That's mac and cheese is not an American thing.
I just
Yes,
want
it
to say
is.
I don't see penis anywhere on here, so like you guys still have a chance.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
you.
true. All right. Well, we've heard Homer's input. We know my input. Sarah, what's your input on the most American food?
The most American food,
Yeah,
s'mores.
s'mores. Okay, I
Probably
said
s'mores.
So I said most American, not worst American food.
Because I remember there was a video or like a like one of those great cook-off things, you know, where they were like, oh yes, so what you want to do to make sure that you get a nice good s'more is you want to gently blowtorch the outside so
The
it
fuck?
just warms it up just enough that you get it a little bit melty. And it's like, no! You put that shit over an open flame and then you fucking burn it.
It's got to look like Hayden Christensen at the end of Episode 3 in Star Wars.
Yes, exactly.
Fucking all toasty Anakin.
Marshmallow's gonna be looking at you, going, "I hate you."
What we would do is we would find sticks that had multiple prongs at the end, so you could do more than one at the same time. Which wasn't the perfect concept ever, because if you fucking like didn't cook them correctly, they just fucking fall off.
Yeah.
But sometimes, oh, that was good.
Well, the thing
Sometimes
is,
that was
I don't even
really
like
good.
marshmallows to begin with.
Hey,
And-
can I tell you? Can I tell you something real quick, Homer?
Yeah.
On February 21st, 2009, did you know that? Did you know that Joey Chestnut consumed 10.5 pounds of macaroni and cheese in 7 minutes during the
Well,
halftime
okay,
at the San Jose Stealth lacrosse game,
I guess-
beating out his contestants and adding another world record to his name?
I guess he really is a true American hero.
I just control F s'mores and didn't find it anywhere on his list.
Yeah, I
Joey.
tried looking for s'mores first.
Joey, come on, man.
I even
Joey
did the
Chestnut,
s'mores.
I
like,
need
where
you to
put
do a
the S
s'mores
apostrophe
challenge.
Mores.
Well, I wouldn't blame him. S'mores fucking suck.
I disagree. I like s'mores.
I think they're awful.
I don't want the marshmallow. I will tolerate the graham cracker. I'd rather just have fucking plain chocolate.
I'd rather it not even be Hershey's chocolate. That is the worst chocolate. Hershey's
thing
is
is,
so
like,
gross.
sometimes.
No, it's disgusting.
The thing is like of all of those, the only one that I don't want to just eat by itself is chocolate. Like I like
Yeah,
chocolate with
actually,
other
I agree.
things, but by itself, I always found chocolate to be underwhelming.
I agree.
Maybe it was
if you-
blended almonds.
I mean, yeah, that would probably help. That would probably help, Homer. Do you guys freeze your chocolate?
No.
No, sometimes I'll put it in the fridge if it's like kind of warm out and it like sat in the car for a little too long, but
Okay.
no, not really. I usually can't make it far past the convenience store doors before I rip it open to it.
You walk back to the car to see your wife, and it's just like, why is there brown all around your face? What happened to you? What did they do to you in there?
Coincidentally,
You ever seen Human Centipede? Like,
the cookies and cream Hershey's is great. I will attest that it is palatable compared
That
to
sounds
other
nice.
Hershey's chocolate bars.
I like their
sound
special
nice.
dark. Their special dark's good.
I can't even get by. It's weirdly too sweet.
Even the dark?
Even their dark. I like a lot of other like manufactured chocolate bars. So like
Lint?
a Three Musketeers, I'll fucking wreck one of those.
I hate Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers is fine.
Um,
There's a few out there like that we would get on Halloween, and then I would just be like,
You can have these, big brother. It's fine. I don't even like them.
I don't like the weird, creamy, weird feeling inside of them.
it's first off, it's fluffed nougat.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
we had one family that we would, because like when I was a kid, we would go all the way down the street and then all the way up the other side for Halloween, and like we had this one family that one year we got to all the way to the bottom. We said, "Hey, happy Halloween," and they walked into the house and they're like, "Oh shit, oh fuck," and then they returned with a cabbage.
Okay.
That's got to be one of the weirdest things I think I've ever heard of.
Now, my friend, fortunately, was like really nerdy about like culinary. Like he wanted to be a cook. That was like his thing. So this was a great gift for him. But for me, I just let him take it. There was also another house that every year we started skipping because they would give you a like caramel apple.
Yeah.
But what about the popcorn balls?
I was just about to bring that up. Oh, God. The
God.
popcorn balls were always awful. Because they were always caramel corn or kettle
Not
corn
even that.
flavored. They're kettle
They're
corn.
just the hardest thing in
Yeah.
the world. They weren't
That's true.
edible.
No, they weren't.
Someone is a big fan of Milky Way in chat.
Milky Way, that also has fluffed nougat in it, doesn't it?
I want to say yeah, it does it along with caramel.
No. I like Snickers, and I like Take 5 bars, and regular Reese's.
Yeah,
And
Reese's I like. I'll fucking
Pretty much
go
any
for
kind of Reese's. Anything Reese's is good. I've been
Yeah.
wanting to try their PB&J things.
They have like a PB&J Reese's.
Yeah.
Oh god, the fucking popcorn ball.
Did
Yeah, I
you just
remember
now
those.
notice remember the popcorn balls?
No, he posted a picture of it, and I was trying to remember what they were,
Oh,
and it is.
Ooh, okay. I kind of like this PB&J Reese's. Let me get that strawberry
Do you
one.
know what it reminds me of? Seeing the image of the popcorn ball after all of this. Do you guys know about monkey brains?
Feel like maybe I've heard of that.
yeah, I've definitely heard the name before,
Hold on,
and it's like a name for some type of confectionery.
It's not a confectionery. It's a like tree thing.
Oh,
Here it is.
Oh yes. By the way, I looked up monkey brains and it's something people eat apparently.
Some people eat them apparently. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
They have many common names. I don't know how to say the regular name, but
Maclura
mock
pomifera.
orange, horse apple, hedge ball, monkey ball, pap, monkey brains, and yellow wood. So if you've heard of any of those, that's what I mean by monkey brains. We called them monkey brains where I was from.
okay. When
I'm
I
not-
googled monkey brains, I got monkey bread.
Monkey bread's good.
Monkey bread is good.
I
And then
haven't
I
had
also
monkey bread in a
got
long time.
apparently it's some people also called funnel cake monkey brains.
What?
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah, funnel cake showed up in the search.
That's another weird food thing. Like a weird American food thing is like fair food.
No, yeah.
Yeah, fair food gets really fucking strange. I posted a picture of what I was talking about.
Oh, durian fruit.
They are these big green things. They look kind of like a brain. Like, they're not perfectly
Look
brain
more
shaped.
like a coral.
Maybe a bit like a coral. Yeah. But when I saw that picture that you posted of the popcorn ball, my first thought was of a monkey brain. They were eating monkey brains in Indiana Jones? Oh. I don't remember that.
Another shitty Halloween food. Candy corn. I fucking hate candy corn.
Oh, I love candy corn.
I'll take your candy corn. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I'll take the candy corn.
we can split it. It's cool.
I don't understand the candy corn hate. I think it's nutritious and delicious.
I fucking like candy
Oh, those
corn.
fucking.
I will get that shit out of season.
Those fucking strawberry things that are in that foil wrapper that looks like a strawberry.
You don't like those?
No, I hate those.
Really?
It's one of those
Do you
old
just like?
people
I've never
candies.
had those.
You're just a hater. I think you just like hating.
Candy corn is bomb. Chat knows what's up. Chat knows
I think
what's up.
my favorite candies are
Yeah.
Reese's, peanut
Definitely
M&Ms.
I like regular M&Ms more than peanut.
I think mini M&Ms are the best
Mini
M&Ms
M&Ms
yet.
are actually Fuck, mini M&M minis are good.
I gotta go with the classics. Just plain.
Tootsie
M&M.
Roll Pops.
No.
Gross.
I love. I love Tootsie.
When you get so it's a lollipop and then you get to the center and then you're cursed with a Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Rolls are good.
I'll take the shitty bubble gum at the center of a blow pop.
I fucking hate blow pops. I hate bubble gum.
You just
I
have
don't like
bad takes.
bubblegum. I'm not gonna put anything to my mouth that I can't swallow. You can take that out of
You
context.
can swallow it. You can swallow it. Show me on the wrapper it says "Do not ingest."
You're not intended for you doing it. Jolly Ranchers.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Well, which flavor?
My favorite is the blue raspberry.
That's fine. I like the grape.
Grape's
I don't
okay.
get Jolly Ranchers very often.
Worst one is the sour apple.
I don't
Why'd
buy
you
them,
say
but
that
if
to
I'm offered
me?
them, they're great.
Yeah. And one of the kings of Halloween candy, Fun Dip.
Fun Dip was fun. Yeah, can't hate on it.
I just like eating the little chalk piece they give you.
Yeah,
It's, just,
have you ever
it's
noticed
mostly about the chalk piece.
when you bite that chalk piece, it feels like your mouth lowers in temperature. Like it feels cold.
Okay, I don't know about that. I'd have to go get me some Fun Dip and do some
Yeah, next time,
experimenting.
get some Fun Dip. Or those candy cigarettes. It also happens with those candy cigarettes. Bite
never had a
it.
candy
It
cigarette.
feels cold.
You never had a candy cigarette?
I never had a regular cigarette either.
Well, okay, well that's understandable, but it's candy. It's like a
I
cylinder
just
tube
never
that
had
kind of
it.
looks like a cigarette.
I
They're
mean,
good.
Jolly
They're-
Ranchers I've only had like once maybe, and I don't remember it.
I've only ever had Jolly Ranchers once.
I
Chat
think
says
that's
you're
something.
100% right.
Oh, what about me? About the temperature thing?
Mm-hmm.
Probably that
Knew
guy.
it. It's I noticed
Okay.
all ages ago, and I actually enjoyed that kind of cool feeling, and that's why I would like encourage me to bite into it more.
It's funny that you guys pointed out that some people actually eat the monkey brains because we did not eat the monkey brains as kids. We had
Oh no,
one
I
of
mean
our
like
neighbors.
actual monkey brains.
Yeah, like as in someone said in the chat.
That's what I was saying.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, did
Yeah,
he
I meant-
actually eat a real monkey brain? I don't remember that. No,
It is apparent-
the like fruit of the monkey brain tree.
Yeah.
What we would do with those, because one of our neighbors had one of those in like their front lawn, and we would just like walk onto his property, or like sometimes it would roll across the
You would
street.
commit trespass.
We would walk into the front yard. We would take his monkey
You would commit
brains,
trespass.
and we
Homer,
would
you did
because
too.
they would just be on the fucking ground. We could just take them. We're doing them a favor, is what's happening. And we would take them, and we would go back to our house, and that's when we would start hitting them with baseball bats.
You heard it here
Because-
first. Sour was beating monkeys' brains in with baseball bats.
Call
We would
PETA.
take these big old green lumpy fruits, and then I usually it was me tossing it to my brother because he was the violent one, and I would toss it to him, and he would just fucking smash that fucking thing, and they would just obliterate, like they would just be gone at that point.
No, when you say
Man.
because he was the violent one, what do you mean by that?
It's a
was
history.
Oh, okay.
Me and Slab used to do the same thing, but instead of fruit, we used broken game consoles.
Well, we also used to. You were talking about. Oh, so he was trespassing. A core memory for me is jumping our friend's back fence to go steal their neighbor's grapefruits off their tree.
Yeah, I remember that. This was the day after saying, you could come by any time, don't worry. So we went the next day and says, then they yelled at us for it.
I'm like, what?
My the other thing that I remember my brother taking me in like outside was it was like early hours of the night before our parents would like tell us to go to bed. He came outside and he was like, "Hey, get a baseball bat and follow me." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I can't say no to him because, as I said, he's violent. And so I follow him. I was talking literally earlier today about like a time that he like almost killed me by like holding my head under the water in a pool.
What the fuck?
Like, he was
Okay,
a violent
alright.
guy. Hopefully that's calmed down. He's in the military. But
right
point
now.
is, he brought me outside, and he walked over the same place that we would destroy the monkey brains. It was like the driveway, and he took out the baseball bat and just started swinging. I was like, "What are you doing, man? What are you doing?" And he hit a thing, and I finally realized what was going on because I heard like the audible ping of something connecting. What he was doing is I saw a fucking light drift by me, slowly fading, as he was killing fireflies.
What the fuck?
He was just smashing them with a bat.
Mid-air?
Yes, they were flying, and he would just hit them. This is not an exaggeration at all. Again, it would fly by, still glowing, and like the light would be dimming slowly as it passed. Why did he do that? Anyway, those are my traumas.
That's nice.
Did y'all
you
have
guys-
any games that you would play when you were kids? Did you have? Did you play Foursquare? What were your Foursquare
Oh,
rules?
Foursquare. Oh, we had a ton of rules.
Because like Foursquare, like the rules change regionally.
I only ever
Yeah.
used basic Foursquare rules.
What are the
Okay,
basic
so-
Foursquare rules?
I don't know, I never played Foursquare.
Oh, what?
fucker.
Okay,
You
so
fucker.
for me, some of the rules were just like stuff like you have to call out you're gonna bomb the ball down as hard
Yeah.
as you can, and I don't remember what we said, but you had to say something specific. Just all sorts of like little rules about doing stuff like that.
You had to say a
I don't know.
specific thing. You had to do it in
Yeah,
a specific way.
like you're powering up like Goku or something.
I just got
Here's the-
reminded of something.
What's that?
Slap. You remember Spies and Merc?
Yeah, from Splinter Cell.
Yeah, but when we would play it in real life,
Okay, yeah, I do.
What?
this
Tell
was
me
like a homebrew version of Manhunt. But
Okay.
we used to be really big into, well, our friend was like, a couple of our friends were really big into Splinter Cell Chaos Theory that had this online mode for Xbox Live called Spies and Mercenaries.
I don't know anything about this.
One group would be super stealth. They would like have to
Okay.
sneak around, and the other side would be loud, and they'd have flashlights and guns and stuff.
When you mean guns, you mean like paintball guns or airsoft?
Oh,
or
like we
something?
had guns. We had guns.
Oh,
No,
You
no,
Yeah,
we're
we
shot
shoot
each
talking about
other?
we're talking about in the video game.
It's amazing any of us
Oh,
survived.
it's a video game. Okay. I
But
was like,
then we would
you're talking about your little homebrew
We would reenact this in real life,
with guns.
but with airsoft
Yeah,
guns.
I told you.
Airsoft guns. Okay.
Like, two people would have airsoft guns, and the other person would be armless. They wouldn't have any weapon, but they would
Okay.
have these like not night vision goggles. Do you remember the spy gear night vision goggles?
The fake as fuck night vision. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other team would have the airsoft guns and flashlights, and we had like this dark camo suit or camo jacket and camo that I still have. I actually still use the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
And he would sneak
So
around in the middle of the night, and they'd have to get up to the behind the person, and like grab both their shoulders, and that would count as breaking their neck. And then the other,
It's better than actually breaking their neck. Yeah. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I do recall playing this. We played a lot of Manhunt. You have to vary up the rules as time goes
Yeah.
on. You know, it gets stale.
like Manhunt with a fucking 100-second countdown.
Oh yeah, that. I don't think that lasted very long.
I would just ride my bike. I was boring.
Because this would be in the
Played a lot
middle
of
the
video
night,
games.
in the woods. We would fucking climb trees and shit.
Middle of the night in the woods.
We had a hole that we dug and put a board over that you could hide in.
I remember that.
Oh my god.
You couldn't fit like very well. You had to crouch up, like
In the fetal position.
ball up fetal position.
on your side and then dragging the board over you.
I had a question for you guys. We were on the topic of the most American food earlier.
Yes.
I was just curious, what is the weirdest food you have ever eaten? Not like it's a weird food, but weird to you.
Exotic. Like, what's the most exotic food you've eaten?
I don't like using that word.
Why not?
What's exotic for the frog isn't exotic for the fox. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole point of weird to you that you just said.
I was
That's what I
trying to think of an answer to your question, but your analogy just like shocked my brain, and I'm having to reset. Give me a second.
All right, I'll go first though, so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you guys have time to think. So for me, one of the I just had this recently. I'm living in South Korea right now, and
We know.
someone took me out to this like Korean buffet place, and he told me, hey, you got to try this, and it looks like a jelly. It kind of looks like toffee, but like a
Yeah.
jelly. I'm like, what is it? It's called a dotori muk or dotori muk. It's acorn jelly.
Huh.
It's a jelly made out of like acorn starch. It tastes like you're eating acorns, but with all the dryness of eating nothing. Like it's so dry.
Like eating one of
so-
those masapans.
Yeah, except
but
it's jelly,
acorn
so
flavored.
so you're expecting moisture, and then it's dry acorn jelly. So that's something weird I've eaten recently. And then on top of that, I've also eaten. This is not going to be weird for everyone, but beef heart was a 0 out of 10. Would never eat again.
I gotta say, I think that I think you guys have tried this. The weirdest one to me, it's just weird because of the process. Like the actual output is just a milkshake, but the So Fucking Juicy Burger liquid nitrogen milkshakes.
Yeah.
Did you? I can't remember. Did you guys try that?
No,
I
but I
think
did
I
make my own
did-
liquid nitrogen ice cream.
Okay.
I swear we did. No, they didn't have any liquid nitrogen when we went.
Yeah.
They couldn't make them.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah, they have this machine, and they would just like walk on into it, and you could watch them like freeze up this little thing. Like you see like all the fog or whatever the fuck you want to call it
You can
from the
hear
they're
liquid
them
nitrogen.
closed.
making
They're
it.
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So Fucking Juicy Burger is dead.
Gone forever.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad I got to at least try it. That was actually a pretty good burger.
Yeah.
I still love
not gonna
their
lie.
name. I just
Going-
love their name.
going back
this
to
is
beef
this is
hearts.
for just real quick to
Sofa
the
King.
chat.
Sofa King.
Sofa
Juicy.
King. Sofa King.
So-
It's 2 words, chat. It's 2 words.
Fucking.
So Fucking Juicy Burger.
Okay, so Chad, if you didn't get the joke, it's a play on words, a double entendre, if you will, of so fucking juicy burger.
I'm really
but they made
curious.
it family friendly by saying sofa king, and the decor was like old Sears catalogs for furniture.
Yeah.
They actually have like really good burgers and stuff, but
Had.
they kind of went out. Yeah, they went out of business.
But no, going back
Um,
to beef hearts.
I'm very curious to see how YouTube will subtitle that. By the way,
About a week ago, there was actually a beef heart in my freezer.
okay.
Well,
And
that
there's
doesn't answer my question.
Still currently a beef liver in my freezer.
Did you
I
eat
wanna-
it?
No.
Okay.
The
When you
thing
say
is,
beef heart, I think of tomato.
No. About a couple weeks ago, my uncle bought a cow. An entire cow.
Like it was like mooing.
It was mooing like 3 hours before he bought it.
Oh, okay. Why'd it stop?
They slaughtered it, and he bought the entire cow's worth of meat. And he was thinking, yeah, I'm just going to take it home in a cooler and put it in my freezer. And my dad was like, no, you're not. And 2 hours later, he gets a call. It's like, I'm going to need some help and some place to store some of this meat. He paid $3,700 for this.
Whim buys
Jesus
a cow.
Christ.
A cow carcass.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's a lot of food.
He gave
But,
us.
May
Homer.
surprise you, but a little bit of cow goes a long way.
We also
Homer,
have a
answer
beef
my
tongue.
question.
Which is would
Beef
be the
tongue is
weirdest-
delicious.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest thing you've eaten.
Yeah. I mean,
I've never had
like,
beef tongue.
other than like weird concoctions I would make out of like putting all my sides on my burger and eating it all at once.
I
Did you
will
ever do
continue
that
to
thing-
say.
Did you ever do that thing in school where you would like go to the we called it like the school slushy, where you would go to the drink machine and you'd take a little bit out of each one.
Graveyard.
Yeah.
You call it a
We never
graveyard?
did that at school because we never had a drink machine, like a drink
Yeah.
dispenser at school.
Yeah.
We had one.
But like at McDonald's or some shit, we would do that. Just
I had a friend who was trying to figure out the perfect combination of all of the ingredients.
You know what I used to do?
Just this much Sprite, this much whatever, you know. What was that?
I
What'd you
would
do?
I would take my chocolate syrup and put that in my milk, and then I would take the strawberry syrup and also put that in the milk, making a chocolate strawberry milk.
Okay.
It doesn't taste like chocolate strawberries.
well,
It makes it
strawberry-
orange.
Strawberry milk should never exist in the first place.
Hey, first of all, strawberry milk's delicious.
No.
I've noticed a trend here. You don't like strawberries, do you, Homer?
Those are all, like actual strawberries I like. I don't
Okay.
like a lot of strawberry flavored things. Even worse, cherry. Cherry flavored shit is I hate it. I hate cherry flavored anything.
I don't really have a problem with cherry flavored stuff. Cherries themselves sometimes bother me.
I never actually had real cherries before, but if they taste
Oh.
anything like cherry flavored shit, and I wouldn't like them anyways.
I love getting the maraschino cherries, and then for some reason it comes with like these little fruits in it, but then I drink the juice and I'm all good.
I remember when I was a kid and I went to my grandparents' house and they were just like, "Yeah, here, have this pear." You what? What do I do with this? Just eat it.
Pears
Like an apple?
fucking
Yeah,
suck,
like an
too.
apple. And I just
Yep.
ate a pear. That was the weirdest thing to me at the time. Now it's not that weird, but like at the time, I was like, why is this apple so fucking wet?
Oh, I love pears.
Do you wish your apple was really wet and felt like it had sand in it? Here, try a fucking
Yes.
pear, jackass.
Pears are delicious. Pears are
Ro-
delicious. I will not stand for the slander. They're better than
I like
most
pears.
apples.
No.
Chat
What do you
member
mean,
says
no?
Robitussin has made them hate cherry flavored items.
Robitussin.
Specifically Robitussin, yes.
Me, it was cherry Coke.
What?
Accidentally drinking cherry Coke one time, thinking it was regular Coke, getting that disgusting cherry flavor, and then trying candies and getting that same disgusting cherry flavor. I was like, wow, cherry fucking sucks.
Your favorite drink is Dr. Pepper.
Yeah?
That's cherry.
No.
It's a
Yes,
blend
it
of many
No.
fruits.
Its
You're
main
thinking
thing
of
is it's
Mr.
that
Pibb.
spicy. Oh my god! And Mr.
That's-
Pibb is what? A
Mr.
derivative of
Pibb
Dr. Pepper.
is its own thing. Dr. Pepper is
God.
a blend of 23 unique flavors.
And one of
established
those
in
is cherry!
1885.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit. A fruit punch might have some cherry in it, but it doesn't mean the whole thing tastes like cherry.
Whatever.
If you have a fruit
Whatever.
salad and you like
The
mix
sound
it up, does it taste
of
like a
fruit
Dr.
I know
Pepper?
I'm
Salad,
wrong, but I don't want to admit it.
yummy. Fruit
Oh my God, are you,
salad.
like-
Yummy,
actu-
yummy.
We actually made Homer mad about Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, that was
It's
funny.
like the one thing. It was too far. We crossed the fucking line.
Don't you dare bring Dr. Pepper into this.
Calm down. It's just a drink, man.
Just a drink. Dr. Pepper.
Pip and Pepper
is
are not at all
alive.
comparable. Pip,
Yeah.
you're right. Pip and Pepper are not comparable. Pip is so much better.
Oh, no, you did not say that. Please have Canstat Labs queued up.
Can style labs. Yeah, let me hunt that one down. Cans.wav. There we go. I got it. What did you want?
Just to play it.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Okay.
Google is wrong. Google can be wrong sometimes.
So, according
Google's
to chat,
allowed to be
according
wrong.
to chat, according to Google, Dr. Pepper is a spiced cherry soda.
Is this like Google's AI thing? Like the summary at the top of the page that
Oh
lies
boy,
to you?
I always listen to that.
Do you?
Yes,
Do you trust it with
I have
everything?
to. Yeah, I
If
have
the
to.
Google AI told you to walk off that cliff, would you go?
Brother, I'd do it if nobody asked me to do it. I'd still do it.
There's no water at the bottom. It'll hurt.
Okay, I hope so.
Oh, okay. Damn. That fucking sucks for you.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna hurt, but you know what?
Like, if you get all the way to the edge of the planet, and Google's like, no, just keep going, are you gonna jump?
So at the edge, it's actually it's
The flat Earth
so,
edge, yeah.
So yeah, it's like an ice wall, but it's actually an ice plane, and then you get to the next planet, and it's another like
It's an outer. It's yeah.
circular disc.
There's actually
have you
other
ever-
worlds outside of ours.
Have you ever read the first Narnia book?
I have, yes.
It's like that. So it's like the little portal forest in the first Narnia book.
So I bring up the flat Earth because I found out about this not too long ago. This is something that happened right before our last Fappy Hour, and I want to talk about it. The final experiment. Do you know about that? Do you know
What?
about that?
I don't.
Yes,
please.
I know about that. It's all fucking fucked up. It's
I
fake.
really
They're
wanna know.
inside of the studio that fucking Disney used to make The Mandalorian.
Really want to know. Please, someone explain this to me.
Okay. The final experiment was a 2024 expedition
That
to
supposedly proved the Earth is round by showing a 24-hour sun. But we already
Homer,
know that
can
such
I,
a thing
Hom-
is impossible.
Homer, hey Homer,
Homer,
shut the fuck
I'll-
up.
I'm a scientist and an explorer, and I like to explore every facet of every possibility of why the flat Earth is actually correct.
The final experiment was a 2024 expedition to Antarctica to test the validity of modern flat Earth beliefs.
Yeah.
Basically, they got a bunch of like flat earthers and scientists and whatever, and then went down to fucking Antarctica, and then they observed a very long day. They observed
no
specifically
scientists.
the midnight sun to test modern flat Earth beliefs. Now, several of the people who went on the little trip, they were big flat Earth guys, and some of them were like, "Man, we were wrong." Some of them were like, "Someone must have tricked us." I've come up with a new thing. It's just so fucking funny to me that like they actually crowdfunded a trip to Antarctica. That's the big thing.
So
That shit is hilarious.
They realize in the winter that the sun is just always there, right?
It's always there. The
Because
sun is always there. It doesn't go
yeah,
anywhere.
well, on a flat Earth, so actually, no.
Flat Earth just dumb.
The Earth is a Mobius strip. We all know it.
That's true. Yeah, that's it. The Earth is the blender monkey shaped.
The universe is a cone.
The universe is a cone.
Yes.
There was something that I saw recently. There was like an actual scientific study on like the universe is inside of some other thing because of the way that there are lights in the or like the way that different lights reflect based off of planets or something. I read the like article and I don't remember, not the article. I read the study and I don't fucking remember what the hell they were on about. I remember the next day I one of our friends, I said, "Hey, this happened at like your school. Can you tell them that they're fucking wrong and this is dumb?" It was some like weird bullshit based on like it was like the reflections and movements of like distant planets, and it just was like, what the fuck are you saying, bro? They're using that to essentially like do like the the thing in like was it Men in Black or whatever? It like zooms out and we're inside of a giant marble or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's a locker door.
Well, it was the marble in the locker door.
No.
I remember Men in Black.
You're thinking
You
of
remember?
Men in Black.
You remember
too.
Men in Black? Yeah, they gotta get Orion's belt from the cat.
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
cat.
What does this have to
If
do
you
with
don't
Men in
if
Black?
you don't remember Men in Black, maybe it's because you like watched to the end of the movie. If you watch to the end of the movie, they like flash a
Oh,
thing
yeah.
at you, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
never
yeah,
watched that.
Gotta be
far.
careful.
Yeah, I never watched that far.
Yeah,
I remember
it
the rest
had,
of it
How do you know about it then?
It had
Oh,
Johnny
friend
Knoxville
was
in it.
watching it. Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
Have you seen like Steve-O has like a YouTube channel now where he's just like
Hey man, all right. What today we're gonna be talking about? Like,
That was ironically a pretty good Steve-O.
just like the
hey everybody, welcome back to we're gonna be let's playing the Five Nights at Freddy's.
I cannot listen to that for longer than a couple minutes.
that's straight up what he sounds like though. It's so funny to me that he has a YouTube, and I like he's interesting to listen to. I actually like respect the guy, but I mean,
Steve-O's great. His podcast is pretty good.
Neato.
a lot of those guys are like fairly level-headed now. I mean, some of them went off the deep end, crazy end.
We don't talk about Bam Margera.
I mean, we kind of do though.
We kind of
we
have to if we're gonna get the Underground remake. Or not Underground.
That's true.
Yeah, Underground.
Well, he was in Underground.
I hope we get Underground remade. I don't need the second one. That one was dookie.
So they're doing like it's releasing this month, right? Tony Hawk's 3 plus
3 and 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they got Bam into it.
Did they?
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Bam has been going through some life shit from Bam from the old Jackass stuff. he
margarita.
he's struggled with like alcohol and stuff, and like the fans of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater really like raised hell, and apparently Tony Hawk himself like just one day was like, you know what, I'm gonna call up the team and get Bam into the game, and so he did. He just got Bam into the game. Which is crazy because the last game he was they had all of the previous games, well, most of the previous games, like box arts on one of the walls in the game, and they actually like photoshopped out like fucking like that one like picture of Stalin, you know, they were just removed Bam from the fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater or Underground 2 box art.
It's
It looks
that's
so
rough.
awkward. But yeah, no, he's back. Unfortunately,
Bam is
mission
back,
mode's
baby.
not back.
Yeah.
That's the thing that makes me mad. I think
The mission
that
mode's not back. Is it just like
it's just classic mode. It's just the
what?
2-minute mode.
why?
Which is annoying.
I mean-
so for Pro Skater 3, that's all they had, right?
Yeah,
Like
but
1, 2,
4 had
3, that's all
missions.
they had. Yeah, 4 had missions, and they were cool and interesting and fun and a great like way to shape the gameplay and let people like try shit. And I think it's a much better format. I kind of think the 2-minute format is lame
Yeah.
because I will
was
play
gonna
through the
work
game. When I play Tony Hawk, I will play through the game. I will do the classic mode missions, and then I will stop playing the game. But with mission mode, it's like I'll just keep playing. It's fun.
Aren't some of the levels in 4 like too big to be done in like 2 minutes? Just to even traverse.
Like
They're pretty big,
So-
yeah.
they still, when 4 came out, they still had like your 2-minute mode. Your what do you call it?
The classic mode.
Yeah. But
I
yeah,
don't-
they were designed having the missions in them.
I don't think 4 had the 2-minute mode, did it? I thought that was
I
like a big thing, a
could've
big addition to Pro Skater, or not Pro Skater, Underground 2. Because Underground doesn't have the 2-minute mode, but Underground 2
No, it
and
doesn't.
American Wasteland do
Well,
have it.
so you can go into free skate or multiplayer and set up essentially a 2-minute
okay.
time skate. You have to do it under multiplayer with 2 players, if I remember right,
Then
or
that
at
makes
least 2 players.
The,
But there was no like you
multiplayer
weren't
modes-
skating against AI.
The multiplayer modes in Tony Hawk games were always funny to me. It was just like, yeah, do flip tricks to shoot fireballs at your friends. That's the game mode.
I always like playing graffiti.
Graffiti was great.
Yeah, graffiti's good. The problem with like a lot of Tony Hawk multiplayer, in my opinion, is that like one person dominates the entire field, the entire night that you play.
If
Which-
you get really good at manuals, you can
Yeah.
essentially win every game you play.
I mean, if you get really good at manuals, there's something called like a robo line that a lot of people will do, where they just like kind of skate in a circle doing the same shits over and over and over again. It kind of sucks the fun out of the game a little bit. But yeah, that's
Same
how
with
you
like
get-
same
that's
with
how you get
manuals
your-
in like a bowl,
yeah.
or not manuals, grinds in a bowl.
I mean, that's one of the
I was like grinding on the fountain because it goes super fast.
someone just popped
Yeah.
in and just shouted "Fappy Hour." Yes, that's us.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Good to see you. Fippy Hour. Yes, Fippy Hour. I love the Fippy Hour.
And a heart. And another 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 heart. Fippy whore!
It's a Fippy Hour. My favorite show on the internet is the Fippy Hour. It is so funny. I love Homer. I love Sauer. And I love the other one. They're so funny.
Okay, I get it.
Ooh, emotional damage.
No, there's actually a mission I remember in you mentioned manualing in a bowl. There's a mission in Pro Skater 4 that is literally just like, get this score without leaving this bowl. Also, I put these bottles in the bowl, and if you hit any of them, it's game over. And you can't do that in the new version. Angry.
Damn.
Some people might not like that minigame, but that was Pro Skater 4.
Okay.
I don't know. I only ever made it to the second level on Pro Skater 4.
What level was that?
Actually, I think no, because beating the first level, it let me choose which one to start on, the second or the third, and I chose the third.
Okay. So what is that, Alcatraz?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Alcatraz.
Because I think the second is Zoo, and that seemed boring. I wanted to go to Alcatraz, and I liked setting off the foghorn.
Zoo's actually a pretty good stage. Alcatraz was fucking like, so when you beat all of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, which not everyone did, I'll be honest, they cranked up the difficulty for Pro Skater 4 compared to like 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a bunch of like additional missions at the end of the game that they give you, like the pro missions. Some of those are fucking crazy. There's one in Alcatraz in specific that I remember that is it's Bam's mission, Bam Margera. He had a mission where you are supposed to go down the hill on Alcatraz, which like goes in a zigzag, and you're supposed to do it in a not a golf cart, and what the fuck? I had the word, a grocery cart. So you're in this fucking grocery cart, which you've never been presented with before in the entirety of the game, so you have no idea what the physics are like or anything, and you're presented with this fucking brutal challenge that is way harder than it first appears, to like go from the top all the way to the bottom while constantly accelerating. It's fucking hard.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the chat. Donated 500 yen, but not really. Independence Day was yesterday, stupid. I love that movie. What?
What the fuck?
Independence Day. It's great.
Oh, yeah. Good movie.
Do you guys watch the fucking Corridor Crew or whatever?
No, not in a long time.
Because they did a recent thing on Independence Day where apparently the really cool laser beam effect from the alien ship is part of the effect that they used for that is literally just the Washington shot where the fucking house, was it White House or whatever is fucking, or no, like New York, one of those places where there's a shot of a building being destroyed and exploding. They just
New York and the White House.
They literally just used that shot again, but like turned it. It's really funny. They like isolated the element to spice up their explosion.
And I think they also hit the Pentagon.
That was the White House.
No, that's.
I can think of a couple other places I'd like to see hit. Let's do SeaWorld. Why not?
Free my boy Shamu.
Just want to see how it would blow up. I don't really hate SeaWorld. I just want to.
I think the Epcot
I want to
ball?
simulate it.
I don't think it could actually blow up and like catch fire or something, because there's like a lot of water there, isn't there?
You've never seen a. You've
How about
never
the
seen
Sydney Opera House?
That's also
like I said,
on water.
You
How
guys
about
are
Venice?
skipping the obvious here. The Epcot ball is the answer.
Because it's like already like shaped like a giant grenade.
That's what I'm saying.
Have the boys heard of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?
Nope, never heard.
I
of
mean,
it.
I went to see
you
the
know what?
musical. I went to see the musical. It was really fun. I've actually seen it twice.
What the fuck is going on? Fappy Hort. That's what you're talking about?
Fippior! Yes! I love Fippior! Have you boys heard of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?
Church.
Big fan, by the way.
Are you saying that you want the aliens to blow up the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints as an institution, or like, what do you mean by that?
Or just pick a random
One of
location.
their temples? You want one of their main temple in Salt Lake City? Is that what you're going for? I'm confused.
Just had to name drop the city like you're like encouraging someone to do this.
I know your name is Benze, but it doesn't mean you gotta be on fucking benzodiazepines
Actually,
here.
it says
Come on, man.
Wednesday.
I love that scene in Watch Dogs 2 where they're like obvious stand-in for the various U.S. cults in America. You know, the U.S. cults in America, the U.S.
Yeah. Wait, where are those cults located?
America.
There's one in Florida and one in California.
Yeah,
Scientology.
So they kind of have this
trouble.
They have this cult that is like a mix of a bunch of big movements in the U.S. like Scientology, like the Mormons, like the Church of Christ. I could keep going.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is the Mormons.
Church of Christ is different.
What the fuck is Church of Christ?
There's the Jehovah's Witness. There's a fucking spaghetti monster, probably. Someone's got to found a way to do it by now. Point is, they have this like thing that's like a whole hodgepodge of all of those, and then you sneak in one of the missions to their like sacred hidden chamber with the hidden stones, sort of like the Mormons have. Where it's like, oh yes, the slabs that he never showed anybody, but trust me, bro, they're real. And the fucking cutscene is just like, yeah, they're like made of cardboard. Fucking kicks one over. They're fake. So silly. I'm sure that the you made the slab in art class.
I made the slab. Yes.
Return the slab. That was
I wonder how a teacher would respond if a student showed up with a monolith. like an art class assignment. It's like, oh yeah, no, just go make a. I want to see you do a sculpture, and they like showed up with a perfectly clean, absolutely clear, not even like fingerprints on it monolith.
Made of
bye.
Yeah.
Tell your dad to let you stay up longer next time. Bye.
Yeah.
If your dad is setting your bedtime, you're probably too young to be here anyway. But bye.
Yeah, bye.
Sorry, someone said, sorry guys, my dad says I better shut things down for the night. See ya.
The other person said the penis destruction chamber.
Lovely.
Mr. Electric, have him sent to the penis destruction room and have his penis exploded!
No! Not my penis! Ah!
I'm with the science team.
I saw the holy
No.
plates, guys, trust.
Yeah.
Want to hear my scientist impression?
Yeah.
Get back!
That's pretty
That's
good.
not you. That's just the scientist that's always here.
Ah,
The
shit.
scientist. Was. Did we do a Fappy Hour when I had Seaman as a thing?
Yes.
I think so.
We did?
Yeah, I think that was the February one. We talked about
Seaman's-
Leonard
No.
Nimoy.
We did This is the February one.
Oh shit, you're right.
Something cold.
Yeah?
Neat.
Oh, he's talking about the cold open.
That's a pretty good
Yeah,
impression.
but that was like an hour ago.
Was it? Jesus.
It's not a difficult question.
What's the
Now let's
question?
get it right this time. Do you eat healthy?
No.
No.
No. I drink a lot of Monster.
I ate some pulled pork and some beef brisket earlier.
25, I found you guys on /MLP.
Anyway, bye.
Okay, be good. Get those tendies. Cum chalice? Is that what you're sipping out of?
Cum chalice.
Chalice?
In the cum palace.
How come I don't have a cum chalice? What the fuck?
The cum chalice in the cum palace.
Come, all ye faithful.
Come here.
Coming
Come
this
see
September.
the. She pull on my pork until I cum chalice? Does she really?
It's not healthy, man.
Is that? I don't know
fuck
if that's a healthy relationship. Anyway,
Any other pressing topics, you guys?
we could talk about We Are the Sextraterrestrials. Have I talked about that?
What?
No.
I guess not. Could we talk about the Transformers wiki and my favorite Transformer?
I found this song called "We Are the Sextraterrestrials." It's not that great of a song. It's weird. I feel like I'll probably get in trouble if I try to play it. Like YouTube will copyright part of it. I'm sorry. I found a re-upload that the dude did that has 6 views 3 months ago. Where there's very obviously a giant pair of cock and balls as the fucking thumbnail. This is on YouTube.
That's amazing.
We are the
Cerveza
Sextraterrestrials.
Crystal.
What do you think about the Israel-Palestine conflict? All right, so we're gonna listen to "We Are the
Get into this.
Sextraterrestrials."
No, let's get into this.
This is welcome.
All right, so Israel and Palestine, right?
No, we're talking about the Sextraterrestrials.
I was gonna talk about. I was just gonna talk about how Israel is killing Palestinian kids with a blatant disregard for human life. They're committing a genocide there.
Oh my God!
I
Calm
know
down.
already, but we're listening to Sextraterrestrials.
Apparently, he has an album on Bandcamp called "Poundin' Uranus." "We Are the Sextraterrestrials" is number 9 on that album. Here, I will link it to you, my friends.
What do you people think if I should change my religion to Islam? I mean,
Go
for
you,
it.
buddy. Have fun.
that's
Just like you know that meme of like
I don't-
like stick figures having like huddled up having a conversation, and then like the other guy says like a hot take, and then one
They just
dude
go back to
stands
it?
up, gives him a giant thumbs up, and then goes back to like what they were talking about.
yeah, that.
Yeah. So "We Are the Sextraterrestrials" by Barry Slorich. I've been I had this one night where I was fascinated by this man. Who the fuck is he? What is his whole deal? So I went to his website, which is, I'm gonna link it to you. You probably can't show it on YouTube. His thumbnail, like his image for himself is a pair of glasses with a sax on a woman's vagina and butt.
Yeah.
So you probably can't show that.
Barry
Also smoking a
Slorich.
cigar.
His about page reads, "Barry Slorich is a British composer, producer, multi-instrumentalist." Okay, all of this is normal, except for the fact that still I don't. Okay, Slorich composes music in genres such as electronic, experimental, blues, avant-garde, alt poop, and ambient.
Oh, poop.
One of those is not like the other.
Such a funny word.
Barry Slorich was born in Kilburn, London. Good for you. And studied in Burley, a Burley College, a mandatory teaching establishment for the terminally unemployed. Outside of music, he enjoys walking and fish tanks. Mr. Slorich is also an avid collector of vintage cars and owns 17 2009 Honda Civics hatchbacks.
2009, yes, vintage.
2009
Vintage.
Honda
Look at
Civic
me.
hatchbacks.
Can we note that the background image for his website is the image of his website? Have you noticed that? Look at the little like his about, like where you can select the links about music review content. And right under that is the same words.
I don't know what Barry Slorich's deal is. He apparently, this is not his first attempt at making popular music. He what was I can't find the full name of some of these old songs that he made. He used to have more songs. This one, it cuts off, but it was named Barry Slorich, pretentious, bulimic, deluded, linen wannabe, pussy-lipped, ...
Anyways, I like this website so much, I gave it full access to my cookies.
Oh, good. There's reviews?
I hit the contact, but there's nothing there. You cannot contact Barry Slorich.
Fuck.
He wrote
Man's untraceable.
avant-garde Whovian electronica. Okay, guess he likes Doctor Who. That's good. New PTS when? That's a good question for Homer.
I don't know. Who said it was going to be a new one?
You did last year.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
He has an album called Stink So Good. The lyrics of Stink So Good immerse us in a dark and provocative atmosphere, with repetitive lines like, she's licking her top lip, then smelling her top lip.
Can I say something real quick? He's got
Yeah.
3 albums,
Yeah,
and they all came out in 2024.
yeah. He's very interesting to me. I don't know what's going on with this man.
Oh boy, he's on Spotify. Oh boy. He has a
I-
5-minute and 27-second song called "The Rise of the Slorage." I will be listening to that later.
Again, I'm specifically fascinated by the "We Are the Sextraterrestrials" because it's number one, the longest song I think he's ever made, and number two, fucking probably the weirdest one. I haven't listened to all of them, but it is like from a musical perspective, it is like doing acid. Like too much acid, overdosing.
That on Stinks So Good?
That's on
now-
Pounding Uranus.
right now I'm just waiting for the reveal that he's actually part of the Toxhards and he wrote Angus, the prize-winning hog.
But that's the thing. I don't know anything that's true about Barry Slorage. I can't find anything real because he wrote his own Wikipedia page and it got deleted. I know this because he copy and pasted it on his website. That's what I read earlier. It had a citation link, you know, a little fucking number in brackets, but there's no citation.
Boom crash
Angus
explosions. I've heard that
Was a
before.
prize-hitting hog.
I don't think we will ever reach the level of the prize-winning hog. I think that's what delayed the Fappy Hour until this late into February, is because there was a chilling effect on on Fappy Hours due to the quality of that one
Yeah,
joke.
That
I
one
think you're
fucking
right.
Setup. We need more reveals of that caliber.
I don't have that for Barry Slorage. I anything I read on this guy is crazier and weirder than the last, but none of it makes more sense. He had a hate boner for John Lennon at one point, which, like, sure,
that's fine. Yeah, it's valid.
whatever. I don't know, but he has songs like "Burnin' Re-Entry," "Moonraper," "Galactic Face Funk," "Asteroids Are Gay," "Pumpin' Pulsars," "Poundin' Uranus," "Captain Dazzlin's Last Stand," "Slarch Hog 5000,"
Why
"We
are
Are the
asteroids gay?
Sextraterrestrials," "Astroqueef," "The Unicorn and the Shark," and "Orbitin' Orifice."
Orbit and Orb. Okay. These
Not
are.
even his latest albums.
I do want to say to you guys, congratulations on your new series, Skill Gap. Roaring success. Very funny.
If the second part came out today, I
Yeah?
spent
Yeah.
like a year editing that fucking.
What can we expect for the future of Skill Gap? Where are we taking this? A level 99 Homer and a level 1 Sour?
We've talked about it. I don't know what we would do though.
Cursed Halo.
I don't know. Like, okay, I mean,
That could just be all of us. We could all do Cursed Halo.
I'm not undertaking that editing. Like, oh, that's gonna take so long. Because keep in mind, Cursed Halo is not easy. Ocarina of Time is not a like very long game, but like, I feel like Cursed Halo will probably take about as long, if not longer. And if I'm having to edit that for 3 fucking people,
I think,
Four parts.
honestly, I think a Skill Gap where Homer plays an RTS game and you have to play it too. Because you're really good at these RPGs. You've been playing them a long time. But I feel like I don't think you play strategy games.
I'm very bad at like RTS and like
I
city
think
builders
think
and
it's
stuff
perfect.
like that.
I think
And
it's
I'm pretty
perfect.
good at it, but I'm not like
I
South
wouldn't say
Korean
you're
good.
pretty good. I wouldn't say you're pretty good at them.
Better than
Is he
Sour.
also bad?
Hmm?
I'm terrible. Like the whole point of the is that on your channel? The Sour plays city building with Sour. That's the one. City
Yeah.
building sims. The whole point of that video is to describe my entire experience with those kind of like simulation games where it's like the beginning, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. And this goes for fucking city builders, simulation games. It goes for these like tactical games where you like build up an army
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
It's like every single one of these kind of games. I have no idea what I'm doing at the very beginning. I can't even figure out how to like input basic commands. Then about halfway through, I feel like I know what I'm doing and I'm fairly competent. I have a strategy going. And then all of a sudden everything falls apart and I quit.
Yeah.
That is the entirety of the city building Sims video.
Are you still playing Digimon?
He is,
Yeah.
but he's taking a break to play Zelda.
Why are you still playing
Randomizer.
Digimon?
It's because someone voted for Digimon.
Who?
You.
The majority of you stream?
You.
How it won. That's how it won.
You.
And no, I never got Tower Unite fixed.
You know,
Oh
I
my
never
God.
watched a single one of your Digimon streams.
Someone suggested Digimon World skill gap. And I just know for a fact that that would be probably the worst skill gap ever. Because what would happen is I know most of the like basics for that game, and if I were to like go in and know that I'm going to be recording it, since I've already played it once, I would just like learn how to like cheese the shit out of it. And so like my playthrough would be like 5-10 hours. And then Homer would come along and not even know how to look up a guide because it's such a weird game. And so like he might figure out how to raise a Digimon, but because there's so much arcane bullshit of just like, yeah, you can't let the Digimon poop or stay up too late, or you have to make sure that it kills exactly 20 enemies and not have more than 200 attack. Otherwise, it becomes this Digimon, not the one that you want. Like,
Oh my god, that sounds awful.
Sounds like love and care.
There is this video that I watched from this dude who was like really big into the game, and he was like, yeah, so I did all of this research and I still can't determine what causes you to get this Digimon over this Digimon, so just save and reload over and over until you get the one you wanted. Like, what the fuck? I know nothing about Digimon besides the absolutely reprehensible, irredeemable things I would do to Renamon.
I feel exactly the same.
All right. I think we're done talking about Digimon.
I will say, chat when I've been streaming Digimon have been way less horny. With Pokemon, there was constant, nonstop sex talk about the things they would do with the Pokemon, the things they would do with the trainers. With Digimon, the trainers are all fairly young for like the earlier games, so like, congratulations, my chat's not pedophiles. Great work, everyone. And then the Digimon, the one or two, they're like, think Lilithmon when they first saw that one. You can Google it and enjoy yourself later.
I'm gonna Google it now.
Yeah, go for it, bud. Lilithmon they enjoyed. They enjoyed looking
That's
at that
just a
one.
person.
Yeah,
That's
that is a person.
person.
Okay, but Sour, hear me out here too. What's the hear me out?
Yeah,
I'm scared.
curious.
I'm gonna hear you out, but I might tell you off. Tom Mine Shao girls?
I don't know what that is.
Those are pretty cool too.
Wait, okay,
Shao.
explain. You obviously know.
That's a type of Pokemon.
Mine Shao. Oh, okay. That's okay. I don't think it can consent, buddy.
There's an artist I
Obviously, you've
follow that
forgotten
draws a
the
whole bunch of
extensive
stick mine
discussion on multiple animal dicks and the definition of a himbo.
Is this all one topic about Knuckles the Echidna?
I don't know. If they add
'Cause, like,
Latinamon,
they have
I'm
multiple
lucid.
penis heads. Echidnas have multiple penis heads.
Lovely. Let's talk
And Knuckles
about
is
how
like a himbo.
people were still able to get horny at characters in the Half-Life stream.
Oh yeah, no, fucking chat was the most horny it has ever been when I was playing Half-Life. It was
Oh,
like people were writing
for the head
fanfiction
crabs?
in my chat for like Jar Jar Binks, which isn't even in the game, and fucking Vortigaunts. They really wanted to fuck Vortigaunts.
I mean,
Like every
okay,
time a
that's fair.
Vortigaunt was on screen for more than like 0.2 seconds, they would be talking about like, you know, like the third arm they have on their
The
belly,
center of their
Yeah.
chest. Oh, what's that chest hand
like
do?
trying to do things with that, you know. It is either doing things to that or having it do things to them.
Sports.
Fort Sports. So you're trying to tell me you don't want the Vortigussi sour? Chat, weren't y'all the ones that coined the phrase scoliosussy?
What about Vortigussi? I think Vortussi is way better because they have the Vortessence, so they have the Vortussi.
It's not a gnome, it's a gninus.
I don't know. I don't know if I would want to have sex with a Vortigaunt. Like, keep in mind, like, what if you underperform? They are coterminous.
I don't know anyone that laughs harder at gninus than Homer.
I have been doing an Ocarina of Time randomizer. I started it on Wednesday. If y'all want to join me, I'm going to continue it this upcoming Wednesday, and it's probably going to take me a few streams. So, hop
You play all
on.
the Fire Emblems next?
I probably could, and it would take less time than Digimon
Oh, okay.
because I have experience with Fire Emblem, and I know how to save scum. I'm good at it. You just have to use your tanky enemy to bait the enemies.
Bro
and then,
is save scumming Fire Emblem?
like what other game are you supposed to save scum in? Max Payne?
I think you should
You let them
try-
die. If you fuck up and they die, that's on you. That's on your conscience.
I'm not doing a fucking Iron Man run. You can't make me, dude.
I think you should do every Madden game.
Look, you get Gilliam in the second mission of Sacred Stones. If you level Gilliam up, that's all you need. You can fucking one-shot the run with him alone.
Here's me doing every Madden stream. Ready?
No.
All right, chat. We're gonna shotgun this. Hold on. I just have to break through the line. All right, so we're back 10 yards.
He said do CK3, and I feel like that would scratch the RPG itch in your brain, but absolutely torture you on the strategy itch that is not in your brain.
Can we have a Jar Jar girl sour?
Yes, Sour, make a Jar Jar girl.
Actually, yeah, can we get a Jar Jar girl?
Make
Hey,
a Gungan girl.
Tell
have you played
Disney
with the
to
crystal-
message me.
didn't your
reach out
dad
to
tell you to go to
Disney.
bed? Your dad said go to bed. What are you doing here?
He's in bed. He's just watching. I feel like if Disney reached out and their one request from me was to create a sexy Gungan girl, I would be willing to do it for Disney.
I'm Googling that right now. Sexy Gungan girl. Oh shit! I'm in South Korea. I have to turn on my VPN. Hold on.
That's gonna end like the Discord call. What the fuck?
Oh dear lord.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Oh dear lord.
Okay, I'll do it on my phone. Is it bad? Hold
Yeah,
on,
some of these are bad.
Are you just on Google Images right now?
Yeah. Oh my god, there's a really thick one.
What the?
Have you
Sharing
played
this?
with the Crystal Alex mod?
I have
no,
that
I've
mod.
not. You have that mod?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Okay. What the fuck?
Oh, there's this one that's clearly AI generated on someone's DeviantArt.
Did you? I shared one with you in the Discord there.
Oh god, that's just a mask. That's just
Yeah,
a
that is
person in a mask.
just some.
It was
some lady
very
in a mask.
unsettling to me for some reason.
Here's the
Turn the game into Fallout 4, where your followers will remember it.
People
think my
25
chat
and
can
under
remember
shouldn't
5
have
minutes.
access to the internet. Y'all ain't even mature yet. That sounds like somebody that just turned 26. Bud, what are you talking about? That's like when you turn a new age and all your friends are younger than you go, actually, I think really you had to it'd be really cool if everyone was 26. You know. You guys are too young, I can't relate anymore.
Anybody 29 or under shouldn't be on the internet.
That's fine. How's
I don't think
30
anyone
feeling?
should be on the
Old
internet.
ass. No one
I just
is
don't
on
think
the
anyone
internet.
should be on the internet.
Dead internet theory is real. Everything's
See,
an
the
AI.
problem with the internet is that the internet is making everyone dumber and ruining our attention spans. Now we have AI that's making us even dumber than that. So, like, by the end of the current century, we're gonna just be like paste.
The end of the current century, I'll be dead. I won't care.
Yeah, well, I'm talking like society as a whole, which like
I-
will move on without you. So
Why
who
should I
cares?
give a shit
I'm-
about society? What has society
Well-
ever done for me?
You live in a society.
When you take a person that treats them, I don't remember the quote. What happens when you society treat? I don't know. What's the Joker quote?
I don't know the Joker. I gotta be honest. I skipped that phase. You know,
didn't
there's
watch-
a lot of nerds that go through that phase of just like constantly obsessing over the Dark Knight. I skipped
No,
that
no,
one.
not the Dark Knight. The Joker, as in the movie The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix.
I'm afraid I was not a fan of the Joker baby.
Baby Joker.
Joker baby, I'm coming down your chimney tonight.
I don't think that he's old enough for that.
When's
He's still
the
a baby.
Discord coming, boys? I want to make this parasocial relationship not para.
Oh no.
I don't think I would allow such a thing to happen.
We've thought about doing a Fappy Hour Discord or Fappy Entertainment Discord, but we'd need moderators first.
Yeah. Y'all,
Make
y'all
us
fuckers
famous,
can't
and then we'll
behave.
talk about it.
Can't trust you fuckers to behave.
It's gonna be a bunch of 4chaners popping on and immediately saying the N-word.
Or just
Essentially what
going,
I assume.
Fap, fap, slap, slap, fap, 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 fap.
Was that the song that the one Bulgarian kid in Jimmy Neutron sings? Bulby? Was that Bulby's song?
I thought of that when they
Slap,
posted
slap,
it.
Slap, slap, slap.
Clap,
Bap,
clap.
bap, bap.
Fap, fap, fap.
Fap, 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 slap, 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 fap, 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 slap, slap.
Bingo is a better clown than the Joker. This chat member watches my stream. They know about Bingo. Do you guys hold on? Do you guys know about Bingo?
I do not
No.
know about Bingo.
Bingo the clown?
Was his name?
No.
No, Bingo the clown. Bingo.
Was that his name? Oh,
your Bingo?
Bingo the Clown?
Your Bingo.
Your Bingo.
Bingo the clown.
I'm not getting it, man.
Your
okay?
Bingo. So there is a old animation that was used by that was created by Chris Landreth, or directed by Chris Landreth.
I know the name.
Who, well, this is what he's best known for, so chair. It uses surrealistic imagery and dialogue to tell the story of an ordinary man who is surrounded by characters who insist that he is someone named Bingo the Clown, even though he is not. Eventually, the man is worn down by their unwavering insistence and comes to believe that he is Bingo the Clown. Now, this is one of the first animated shorts ever made using Maya. The animation software Maya.
Yeah.
So this is 1998, and I need you all at some point in the future to watch this, because, I mean, we could probably just watch it on stream. I don't think it would be an issue. It feels like a source filmmaker shitpost. Like, it genuinely, to me, has, like, the like, you know how they will, like, fuck with the shape keys and stuff to make their faces do weird things and, like, resize their head and things like that?
Yeah.
They do all of that. It is it feels like a source filmmaker video, and it's so funny to
Do
me.
they have knuckle crack sounds anytime anyone moves their head?
No, but it's surreal. It's surreal. I really recommend
I
Chris
just skimmed
Landreth's
this,
Bingo
and it
the
is
Clown.
absolutely horrifying.
It's a horror film. I should specify that.
Chat says, I can moderate. I can be trusted with any position of power. Please give me power, please. I think we can trust this guy.
I don't think that we can trust them.
Hold on, no. He just said, gotta go jack off to MLP bye.
You lost me.
Question for Homer and Sour. Ocarina of Time 3D. Recommend?
No.
Question mark?
I mean, Homer won't recommend anything Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time 3D is pretty good, though.
I thought
It's
it was
a-
already 3D. Is this like a new version?
Well, it's 3DS, so it has like the 3D effect.
Oh, got it.
The no glasses 3D that they thought was so innovative, but everybody turned
You know
off.
what? I mean, yeah, you turn it off immediately, but it still worked pretty well for what it was.
For what it was impressive little tech that sure am glad that the 2DS was cheaper.
I need a new 3DS. Mine broke.
Do you want the
Hey.
one that's sitting on my mantle?
No.
That one's also broke.
Also think that's just a regular DS. And not a
I love
3DS.
answering people's problems with more problems.
Bingo
It's
the
a
Clowno.
pretty Bioshock Elizabeth porn animation. I will say the technological advancements in 3D animation that Bioshock porn created for the world, and that Overwatch
It was
porn
Bioshock
took.
and World of Warcraft.
Well, it was those two, and then Overwatch took it and ran with it.
True. Yeah.
It's amazing. The Bioshock and World of Warcraft porn laid down the groundwork, and then Overwatch.
Brought it to them.
They're the ones. Yeah.
The modern age of like 3D artists just using their immense skill set of like learning how to do fluid and learning how to do like physics and simulation and cloth and all this stuff and learning how to like perfectly get the materials right for the skin and how to set up a composition and then do a little anime, all of this just to make like 3 seconds of horny. It's fucking insane. Have you seen that one person who I think the first thing I saw from them was like oh god, it was like 2 girls on a like motorcycle and they was just like going to town fingering, right? And I was just like,
That's dangerous. Don't do that.
they weren't driving it.
Well-
I saw the render and I watched for like a few seconds of this and I was like, this is insane. This is ridiculous. The fucking animation is crazy. The render is ridiculonko. This is unacceptably good. Will
I remember
Fappy
seeing
Friends
this-
ever...
I remember seeing this, like, really amazing rendering of a silk pillow. Like, the reflections were perfect. The anisotropic dispersion was amazing. And it was used for set dressing of this video of Farah from Overwatch getting fucked.
Chat
Just
says,
some set dressing.
Chat says 3D hentai dead eye stare.
There is a lot of that, but I've seen more and more where people
It's-
have created pretty impressive stuff.
Have the Fappy Friends ever played that Bayformers Wii game?
Never
No.
played a Wii one.
I
We played
don't-
one on Xbox 360 once.
War for Cybertron. Pretty good. Deadeye stare is how, i.e., how dumb Floyd should be. Now that's pretty incel-y right there.
Yeah,
That was a pretty
that's
incel-y
fuck-
comment, yeah.
Hey, bud,
I don't
go
even know
outside
what a
and touch
I
some
don't even
grass,
know what that
man.
word means, but I feel like I should be offended for half of humanity for you.
Here's a pro tip: you want to talk to women? Don't call them Foids. That'll help you. That'll increase from 0% to
Well, at least
100%.
2.
I guarantee it. The issue is most of those animations are of human characters. No, there is a lot of furry 3D furry porn. World's your oyster, man. If there isn't what you want, make it.
Yeah.
Be the
Speaking of,
change you want to see.
Speaking of crazy fluid dynamics, you should see some of Horse's videos.
I'm good.
What?
The O is a 0 and the E is a 3. So it's
I don't
H0
think
RS3.
I think I'm not gonna look it up. Hold on. What's that
Just-
one fucking I'm trying to fucking figure out what that one is. It Smut Base or whatever that has like a shit ton of like information on how to make 3D rendering of porn.
Oh, Smutbase is just a resource that has a whole bunch of
Open
like,
3D
models and
Lab.
stuff.
Yeah. Like they have, but they also have like guides and tutorials on how to do this stuff. And also they have a thing on their homepage right now for Stop Killing Games, which fucking shout out to Stop Killing Games, by the way.
Stop killing
Hey,
games.
shout out to Pirate Software for absolutely nuking his brand.
I saw a post earlier that was like the war on Stop Killing Games, battle of the battle of the EU initiative, and it's like a Wikipedia article where it lists all of the leaders on each side, and it has like PewDiePie and Accursed Farms, and on the other side under casualties it just lists Pirate Software. Yeah, Stop Killing Games is currently at 1,185,000, which is great. We talked about Stop Killing Games before it had this recent resurgence on
Maybe,
the Fappy Hour, and I'm
maybe-
very happy.
I think this is just like Pirate Software like reverse psychologying everybody.
Yeah.
So like he banded everyone together. He it's like the captain going down with the ship, man. He's got to see it through.
His name is Pirate Software,
Yeah.
not Purchase Software. So
Yeah.
like maybe you're onto something.
Pirate Software. That's exactly how I'm going to acquire his game.
Is it okay to punch a woman
Alright.
to say hello? No.
No.
Is it okay to
Hashtag preserve lust potions.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
so
Are-
what's your
it's
end of
fine.
life plan for Lust Potions?
It's already at end of life, and you can still play
Hey,
it.
is
We're
there
good,
any
homie.
DLC coming out for it? I've already
there
ran through all the
was-
girls.
There was DLC. It was the.
I already did that.
Halloween.
I already did
Yeah.
that. I need Christmas.
I might never do that.
All right. You guys about ready to wrap up?
You need to make a Christmas elf girl. Yeah, I'm ready to wrap up. The chat's getting kind of weird.
I
Yeah,
did draw a
that's-
Christmas elf picture.
Chat's getting a little weird in there, man.
They're allowed to get a little weird as long as they direct that weirdness to the brand new skill gap video that I uploaded earlier today.
Yeah, go check out the new Skill Gap Ocarina of Time episode 2.
And we got episode 3
Hooray.
coming Friday, and then episode 4 the Friday after that. So keep an eye out.
You guys-
No, don't leave us!
Yes,
Yes,
are
just
going to
like
leave
old
you.
Papa, we are going to abandon you.
So I gotta leave and bounce and go get some cigarettes and a carton of milk. So
See you in 8 years.